So just a quick little narrative here. Here's a creek right here. I forget what creek that they say that there's a fork in this road. So I'm looking at all the landmarks that we would need in order to determine who owns what. But ultimately there is GPS coordinates. So, or longitude, latitude. Is that GPS? I don't know. But that's their specific way to actually find it right. So this road actually goes on. I don't know where it goes. It goes up and around somewhere. But it goes out. It eventually goes out and around. Nobody ever drives up this road for any reason. There's actually a big tree up there. So if you did try to drive out of it without a four-wheeler, you'd get stuck. So right here is the fork, right? There's my white horse. It's a Ram, I guess, my white Ram. It's a Dodge Ram. And then we have, this is the Dean Coal Company land. This is not, Ellis Keys doesn't own any of this shit. He's trying to adversely possess this, okay? So this goes all the way up to the top, and then there's like a big space, about 1,000 acres back there. There's a lake up there, and I live up there. So I live up maybe about a mile up the road on the left-hand side. That's where I got my shelter, my little 16-foot by 16 shack shelter. Now, I took some pictures, actually, of these trees here on the fucking ground, because that's what, he brought a pistol. He pulled a pistol out in order to, clean up your mess. Your mother should have taught you better. Well, what the fuck is this? I mean, my limbs, okay, I would say this is less of a mess because it's off to the side. Don't know if he's going to deal with any of this, but this shit in the middle of the fucking road, I mean, he's been doing this shit the entire fucking time. There's a big-ass fucking piece of wood right where I'm at. So he's a hypocrite. He's a liar. But this is Love's Branch. So that's where we're at, the end of Love's Branch. Dean, Kentucky, Democrat. This is sort of the Democrat, but it's not zip-coded, or it's not, there's no post office. So it's Dean. There's a Colson, too. Colson's close here. But Dean is the closest post office. Anyways, it's Letcher County. Love's Branch comes all the way down here. I don't know if you can tell that there's a mailbox right there, but just right around that bend, you go up the hill, and Ellis lives right up, past that telephone pole. So you go around the curve. If you see the mailbox, it's right there. Not all the way to the, past that to the right curve, but not past to the left curve. So right up there, he shoots on up to the side. And so you could easily tell where the property line is by several things. By the creek, right? The creek goes right through here, underneath, and goes straight up through here. I'll just show you real quick. And then you have this fork in the road. So you got Love's Branch, where Love's Branch forks, all right? So there's the creek. See, we have one natural barrier, the creek, and then you have, the fork in the road. So it's Love's Branch, but eventually Love's Branch wraps around to, I want to say Big Branch or something, I don't know. But that is another road, and so we should be able to determine what that road is, see where the property lines are in relation to this fork in the road and to these rivers if need be. And I took a picture of it, the property lines from the PBA office. And he doesn't own past his house. He doesn't own to the fork. So I'll have to show that to you in a minute. But that's sort of the long gist of it. So that's the skinny. Now you got the skinny on the sitch. The situation, the skinny on the sitch. Oh, come on. You know what I'm talking about.